Hey everybody, good to be back. Sorry for the lack of updates. I've been fighting with Fraps. It doesn't like outputting audio to my headphones while recording. I can use my mic just fine. The audio will come out of my TV just fine, which I'm using for playing a lot of this stuff. But yeah, fuck you, Fraps. Oh well. We're going to play some Geometry Wars, as you can probably guess by the screen you see here. I really have not played this much. I played it once, actually trying to record last time, and running into problems both technical and in-game. So let's start getting my ass kicked. You know, one thing I did notice when I started playing this is, for starters, I'm shooting constantly in a direction. Let's fix it. Oh, that's why you don't buy... Talk while you play video games. That's why you don't buy second-rate controllers. This is a Xbox knockoff, the Afterglow, which, you know, for the most part, I would love it. The problem is, they just don't hold up to abuse like Microsoft stuff does. You know, it's like all the goodness of Microsoft's hardware division went out the fucking door with the Xbox. It all went to that department. All the PC stuff. I'm sorry, I've not been a fan of any of the newer Microsoft mice, which is a shame because I used to really like them. I've got a Sidewinder X8. You know, the build quality just wasn't there. The roller ratchet just got really nasty after a while. You know that feeling when you're rolling something with a broken leaf spring type arrangement, and just kind of like makes that little weak click sound after nearly no resistance. It felt like that. And I mean, it makes me so mad that it makes me suck even more at Geometry Wars than I normally do. That was really pathetic, so we're obviously going to try again. You know, and it doesn't seem to like to charge batteries properly anymore. I can put a fresh nickel metal on there, and when you try to charge it, it'll just start flashing back at you saying you can't charge it. Kind of sucks. Fortunately, I do have another battery charger in my Geek, of course I do. Alkaline nickel metal, you name it, I've probably got it somewhere. Good to do. Alkaline chargers, I remember when those were the shit. Used to use those on my TI-89 back in school. Yeah, see, that's fucking up my shooting. I'm really not appreciative of that. Yeah, I know, it's really shitty for a guy to play music equipment. This may be enough to warrant getting a Xbox controller today, kids. I do want an LP, but I get frustrated when I LP with shit and play like shit for you guys. I'm assuming you'd like to watch my LPs if nothing else than to hopefully try and learn more about the games I play. Well, if I don't do a good job at them, it really eliminates much of the point, doesn't it? And yet I'm probably going to wind up posting this despite the fact this is called clusterfuck. I don't know what that means from a philosophical standpoint. Still not entirely sure the best way to gain points in this is. I'm probably doing it all wrong. Yeah, I think my analog's kind of fucked up, which is what happens on these afterglows. Interestingly, on this one, it's the right analog stick that is randomly registering values. On my older afterglow, I do not have problems with the left stick. I have problems with the right. It'll randomly register down. This one started to randomly register left, and sometimes right too. Maybe there's a threshold thingy I can set. That would be really nice. It's just not conducive to figuring out what the fuck is going on, because if I can't even aim straight, how the fuck can I play a twin stick shooter? I mean, you guys have seen me on the waves. I normally am not this bad. Really Big Sky doesn't count, because that game just fucks with you. One minute you'll think you're on top of the world, then you'll get your ass kicked right at the beginning, 3 runs in every time. I like how unfair that game is, though. Because it doesn't make any claims otherwise. I suppose Geometry Wars doesn't either, though. It's a score attack. I mean, just like Big Sky. But you don't have lives in really Big Sky. Unless you're playing Arcade, which presents its own set of difficulties anyway. It's not really as much stuff at all. Gosh, I think I'd know. I don't really play Arcade unless I somehow wind up there in remix mode. Should've used a fucking bomb. Oh, hey, I got a really shitty high score. Oh. So if I... This is very counterintuitive. Really? There. that awkward typing. I was typing one-handed. The controller was in my other hand. Fucking waves, man. Probably should hop onto that just to prove I'm still competent. How much I've already fucked up saying things on this LP. You know, I always, in my head, I give other LPs shit when they get some seemingly obvious thing wrong, but as I'm talking here, the whole stream of consciousness thing, it's really easy to fuck shit up. Especially because I already have word salad problems sometimes. Really bad word salad problems, so fellow LPers, if I'm ever giving some shouts or greets out and I quote the wrong person for your LP, I'm really sorry I'm that much of a fucking idiot. And I'll try to make sure to note it as soon as it's discovered if it is. One of those little comment box thingies. Oh, hey, it's the little view segment. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna buy fucking Microsoft. So can you use the Sony PS3 controllers on a computer? Maybe I'll switch back to this. Although, you know, I don't know, because they make their controllers smaller and smaller, and I like bigger controllers. I was that guy that when we all played Halo, I would actually go for the Texas controller. I couldn't play as well with the smaller controller. Despite the fact I have sweatshop hands, I can reach into places that many other people could not with my hands. Wow, there's some window there. They're still they have interesting dimensions of for their functionality, I guess you could say. And as a result, a smaller controller is actually really terrible for me to play with. I mean, I can't reach shit right. I can't push the triggers while being comfortable hitting any of the buttons. Well, I guess I could hit the lower triggers. Like on the PS1, it was a lot less uncomfortable. PlayStation 2, man. The DualShock 2 or whatever the fuck it was called, it was a pretty good controller. I always thought that the original was perfectly fine though. Then again, I didn't play a lot of games on my PS2 aside from Guilty Gear. I actually just bought my PS2. I mean, I picked up Star Ocean 3 and I kind of couldn't get into it because even for a Tri-Ace game, it was paced like shit. And I got Valkyrie Profile Silmeria, and I totally just did not like how they ran with the series, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. They took something that was about all of these heroes, these individuals, and all of their sacrifice and tragedy, and they fucking turn it into this game where you just run around and grab them like they're Pokemon. That's what I got out of it. I mean, yeah, you can like free them and shit, but it's not the same as Valkyrie Profile. Valkyrie Profile, Lenneth has many people know it. I usually just refer to it as Valkyrie Profile, because that was its original release name on the PlayStation original. The game really connected with me, because it had a lot of very interesting themes in it. And I wouldn't say it changed my life or anything, but I think it was an amazing example of original game design. It certainly had its unique traits, and I really liked them. Hey, I'm actually playing with this shit. See, Valkyrie Profile holds a special place in my heart. So special that I can suddenly start playing a lot better. Except now, this is where it's gonna get unfair, isn't it? You know, I really should have kept track of when I started recording. Hopefully not too long. Actually, I know how to check. God, I'm a fucking derp. 1 second, boys and girls. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording here. If there's anyone even still watching, I'll continue my rant in my next video, because I'm gonna play something else too. All right, see you next time.